Now it's everything works. So it's everything working, and I'm recording this English speaking session, and I'm so glad to have her with me, Ta, she's from Cambodia, and we have Rajesh with us too. He is from Bangladesh, and I'm from Brazil. So everyone who are watching us here now already know who we are and where we live in. So we just put everything together at the same place to practice speaking skills. So we have one thing in common, which is called new language, which is English speaking languages. So thank you so much, Ta, to be here with us again. And thank you, Rajesh, to be here too as well. So we're going to start our English speaking session now by speaking about some English topics. And the first one I'd like to ask you is for you, Rajesh. Rajesh, the first topic is going to be, just a second. Describe a task that you successfully did. You successfully did it. So something that you received some obligation at your job, maybe at your life, at your studies, something which was quite difficult to believe that it was possible, but you did, you make it. So you managed to do. So describe a task that you successfully did.
Thank you, Alex. Describe a task that you successfully did. Uh, it was 2029. It was a project in my college, and uh, my college name is Anandamon College, and I have completed my graduation from this college. And we have it's a 3 days 3 days project. It's a project is about the firefighter training. Actually, it was a training period, 3 days training period. One day, managing fire service and defense announced that the 3 days training session will be held in the Andaman College, and of course the Mymensingh Fire Service Station. And then I interested this training period, and I contact with them. And 3 days they learned me a lot of things, how to save to me and others, and any vital items in the accident issue. And they try to learn us how to save people and others. And 3 days we have learned a lot of things from them. And actually our Mymensingh fire service and civil defense officer are very talented. 3 days they have learned a lot of things, and we have learned a lot of things. And after 3 days program, they had given us a certificate. And actually they given a certificate. That's it. Oh, we have completed a 3 days course. It's about the fire service. It was a good training for us, and we have completed the course very well. And I think we should everybody know should everybody know how to save himself by the fire accident issue and others. That's it.
Wow, that's interesting, man. I love to hear that because I don't know if you know about my experience here, but I'm a firefighter too. I'm a civil firefighter in Brazil, and I work as a safety officer. But I had two courses, so two graduation, one is firefighter, civilian firefighter, and I'm able to prevent fires, to help companies to use the equipment to combat to fight with some fires if we have some problems with that. And but also I'm able to provide the first aid for people who maybe are injured, maybe suffered some accidents, and it's part of my job to help them. I'm gonna share with you here just for you see, man. Let me just share with you here my screen, and I would like to share my pictures just to get an idea how is it works. So here, I don't know if you can see there. Let me see. now you're gonna watch in my screen. You're gonna see my screen. So here is a picture when I was working as a firefighter in a big event here. I work at prevent fires and to provide the assistance, first aids, and medical assistance for people. And this guy, which is with me here, he is a famous. How can I say? He's a comedian, so he's a famous comedian here. And when I saw him there, I just asked to take a picture with him. So could I take a picture with you, man? "Oh, of course, let's do it." And I was with my uniform, my civil firefighter uniform at that time. But as you can see here too, I was the my course, which was a course to provide rescue and at height. So people maybe are working at so height places and they could not leave that place by himself. So I should be there to rescue that people. So I have this training too. And let me see here my family. Let me just to show you here. His is I don't know if you can see, but here's our truck. It's a firefighter truck. I was take a picture there too, and in front of him, in front of it, you can see the ambulance. So we work with ambulance too at that time. So this is a little bit about my story, guys, just to have an idea. I love here is our course. We're doing some trainings to make some first aid for provide first aid to people. It's part of our English. It's part of our course as civil firefighter, as I was telling you guys. So that's why I like it to hear that you have this training too, Rajesh. This is a very
I
important.
want to mention you that whenever we have completed our course, the 3 days course, after 2 months later, I completed my 2 months later. Unfortunately, in my city, in the middle of my city market, fire accident occurred, unfortunately, and the firefighters team officer called to me. Are you Rajesh, the volunteer of the Mymensingh firefighter office? And yes, please come to the point. Fire accident is already occurred, and we are expecting to your help. And then I went there, and the whole day I support them. I support them, the peoples and all members. We help them the whole day, and the accident is occurred 3 a.m. at midnight, and it was solved the 2 p.m. and whole market burned by the fire. All the shopkeepers just lost everything, as the market
Oh
is
man.
full of burn. It's so unfortunate things for us, because of it was the most unfortunate things that that Bangladesh is the Islamic country, and most of the peoples, 85% peoples are the Muslims, and it was occurred before the Eid festival, 2 days before. It was so disappointing for the Mymensingh local peoples, and of course the market shopkeepers.
Oh
That's
man.
it. And we have
That's
controlled the
worse.
fire. When we have controlled the fire, we have controlled the fire at least 10 or 12 hours later. We have controlled the fire. That's it.
Oh man.
So my
I
a
got you.
little bit experience about the fire accident issues.
Yeah, yeah, I could notice. What a difficult time you got there. And but how can I say? Luckily, you could deal. They could stop the fire. But unfortunately, the fire leaves so many problems after people lost their things. But I believe one of the most thing that the most important thing is our lives. So if we could save lives, the rest, everything, the rest, every material things we can buy again, we can build again, but our lives is we cannot replace our lives. So our lives is just one. We have just one life, and we needed to protect the people. So that's why that is one of the most important thing for rescue people, rescue team. They need to save lives. Everything is dispensable. except the lives. So life is one of the most important topic. And congratulations, man. It's very interesting to have this experience at our life. So I have been tell to everyone, which I know here, when you have the opportunity to save one life or to help one life, man, this feeling is not, how can I say, there's not like this feeling. There's not anything that can describe this feeling for you. If you help someone's life, it's
Alex, if you don't mind, can
magical.
I share my session pics right now?
Yes, of course.
I'm sending it. I'm sending it.
Great, great. And you, Ta, tell us a little bit about, describe a task that you successfully did, and can say about your college, about your life, about your family, everything that you decided to use here as example.
Yes, thank you, Alex, for this question. Honestly, I haven't been like successfully in my life that I already did. Back to when I studied at high school, in Cambodia, we have to study grade 1 to grade 12. After grade 12 examination, we go to study at college, at university. So when I was at high school, I have successfully like I got a good grade and I study hard. I get a good grade at grade 12 examination. I have a good grade. So my family and I and everyone around us, they really appreciate for what I have done. And I'm also here. I study at university. I'm still like proud of myself, everything that I have done. Because a good grade when I study at high school, it helped me a lot. Like I go to study at university without pay the school fee, and I help like the government they support me as a computer or something that like work some money, something like that. So this is what this exactly that I already did.
It's
That's
quite difficult. Sometimes we face these challenges, and I believe the best part of the challenges is when we accomplish, when we manage. But during the challenges, we have a lot of, how can I say, self-doubt. Sometimes we feel that we are not able to do it. Sometimes we feel that it's not for us. But when we manage to realize everything, there's no feeling like that. The conclusion, the accomplishment of our tasks is very important. Even just a small task as a big task. So we cannot describe the feeling. It's just hell. It's just happiness. It's just good feelings. But when we get some challenges, let me use as example here. My own example is when I got this new company, I got at this new company, I joined this new company. I felt that I was not on the right place. I will not able to deal with these challenges, and I felt like that for at least 1 or 2 months. Now I'm working at the same company for 4 months already, and I'm feeling good. Now I'm say that I'm able to deal with these challenges with my tasks. But in the first 2 months was almost impossible to say the same thing now, to have the same feeling. But now I'm doing well. I hope I'm doing well because I have been dealing with my tasks. And when I finish one task, when I deal with on problem in the best way, I feel great. I got feelings without words. I cannot explain this in words. I'm just feeling good, and I hope you felt the same when you finish it, when you manage and dealing with your tasks, with your challenges. I believe that you felt the same way. I believe you felt undescribable. So you cannot describe everything in words. You just can say, I'm happy because I did. I'm good. Today I'm feeling good because I managed my tasks and I'm great with that. And thank you, Rajesh, to send me the pictures. I love to see your pictures there, man. You are at the training, man. You were training about some equipments. I could see that. I could see that you are in the middle of the group that are training about some equipments to leave, to release people. Maybe um, people were stuck in some materials in some buildings because you have some equipments that you use here to release people from cars, from buildings which were not in the good conditions anymore, and people cannot leave it without help. So it's quite interesting to see that we have the same, even though we are so far away each other, but the equipments, the trainments is almost the same. So that's very interesting. And the next question, describe a well-known person you like or admire. Rajesh, it's your turn. Describe for us someone that you really admire and tell us a little bit about why did you admire them.
Uh, Actually, I want to admire in my country, and my father of the nation in my country is the name Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and he is the our running prime minister father, and he is our father of the nation in my country. I respect him very much because of he uh, declared in our country in 1971 the against the Pakistan. Actually, he have a idea about our country liberation. We fought for against the Pakistan in 1971, and the Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was our the leader, and still now he is our great leader, and we respect him very much. They are leading their motivation was excellent, and his motivation a lot of people's attend the where, and we against 9 months 9 months later we victory against the Pakistan, and our all of the peoples in my country admire the Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. I love him very much and I admire him very much. That's it.
Wow, how interesting. That's very good to have someone who inspires us to do the best thing, to do our best. I believe I should say that now when I'm studying English, I'm really inspired from some people. One of them is maybe Elon Musk. There are a lot of phrases which I have been trying to apply at my own life. And of course, I have been watching a lot of speeches maybe from him and maybe from Steve Jobs. Unfortunately, Steve Jobs lost his life, but he was a very smart man. He was a very smart man. He created the Apple. He was the Apple owner, and he has a lot of things to teach us with his phrases. But now, if I should say something, someone that I really admire on my country, at my own country, maybe my last boss. Yes, my last boss here is my previous boss. Oh, one of my first boss. Yes, my first boss that I got when I started on my career was is a person who I still admire until today's because he teach me so many things, and he was a good guy. He is a good guy. Sorry, he's alive, so he's a good guy. He is a good person in general, even a good boss too. He was a good boss for me, and I have a friendship with him. I believe, I hope so, until today, and I learn a lot of things with him. He was a how can I say, a security engineer here. He's a security engineer or safety engineer of our lab at the previous company, one of the first company which I applied for work, and I worked with him for 6 years, and I learned a lot of things with him. And you, Ta, tell us a little bit about your own story. Describe a well-known person you like or admire.
Thank you, Alex, for this question. For me, um, well-known, a well-known person that I admire outside from my country. I really admire um, President of America. Um, what's that? It's I forgot his name. Just
Yes, Barack
President
Obama
of
or
Service, Barack Obama is the old
yes.
um, president of America. I really admire him because he a well-known person. He's have a lot of experience. He share to the new generation, motivate motivate the new generation, and I really like it. And but in back to my country, I really I really admire the king of Cambodia. He saved our country from the trouble situation. Because in Cambodia we have a lot of like we have trouble situation twice each other. So our country is gets through a lot from all of this. And he saved our country. He had to develop our country. So that's why Cambodia today we are a developing country because of him too. So I really from that is but he 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 was died nowadays. But in my heart I really admire him and love him. I really remember him. Yes, that
Nice to hear that. As you said, Barack Obama is one of the well-known president of the United States until now because he said a phrase. He used it to say a phrase which I almost copied to put on my name of this YouTube channel, which is he always said the phrase, "Yes, we can." Yes, we can is one of his famous phrase, his famous motivational phrase. He said, "Yes, we can. If should you do something, should you can, maybe you can do something. Yes, you can. We can do it." And that phrasing always when I was how can I say? I was when he gave some speeches on the universities on Congress and things like that. He used the phrase that the country could do something, the country can do something, but he always reinforced, he always put some phrases in this stack, which was um, together. Together we can do everything, but if we be divided, if we be apart between our own country, maybe we not can do this. So, but with how can I say, with someone with the union can do everything. If we put everyone on the same path, yes, we can. And I use this phrase, yes, I can. Yes, you can learn English. Yes, you can be a teacher. You can be one of the greatest travel man. You can do. You can be an English speaker, almost like a native. Everything is possible. We just needed to work hard on it, and that's why we are here practicing at the weekends to learn and to improve our speaking skills as fast as possible. And of course, join this time. We do not came here just to have a boring conversation, just to say about how can you do something in English. So no, that's not. That's why I don't like it. Normal classes. I don't like it to join simple classes here in my country because of my country. The majority of the English classes is boring. Is not enough to learn, and that's what I remember from my English courses here. I know sometimes depend on the teachers, depend on the type of company that you apply to study, but the majority of which I passed through, I did not learn almost anything. I did not learn almost anything, but let's do it. Let's jump for our next question here. Thank you for sharing. And hello, thank you. How are you, my friend?
Alex, I am quite good. Sorry, Alex. late for with you had it. That's why
No worries.
because I'm little bit busy in previous time. That's why I cannot attend with you. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Don't worry about that. We are here discussing some topics, and now we're gonna jump for the next one. The next one is describe a shop near where you live that you sometimes visit. Rajesh, would you like to answer that? Describe a shop near where you live that you sometimes visit. That it can be a supermarket, it can be a hotel, can be a some place that you can buy something that you like it to be there, you like it to buy things there. Let's know a little bit about it.
Yes, I live in the central point in my city, and in my city is a big shop. The shop name is Shop No. The English name is Rim. It's a very big branch office, branch shop in my city. And there's a plenty of good collection, your daily necessary chores, necessary items, and fish, vegetables, rice, any kind of things available in this shop. And every weekend, I go to this shop and purchase my whole week whole week products from there. And their price is also reasonable. All qualities people they can go and purchase their necessary items. And my missing peoples are also interested to go there, because their product quality, their behaviors, and their business atmosphere is also good. So whenever I feel to purchase necessary my items, then I go to the shop and purchase my whole week items from this shop. That's it.
Nice, very interesting. So, and Utah, tell us a little bit about describe a place or a shop that is near where you live and you like to visit.
Yes, like in this question, there are mini shop near my house now in Phnom Penh that I has to visit it every weekend because every weekend I am free. In the morning, like in the morning I'm free, so I went there to study, to have something to eat, like something to drink and study because in that shop is very quiet and I can study that have how can I say it's really it's really quiet and I can study. Nobody can I don't know this. I don't know.
Nobody can interrupt you. Nobody will, how can I say, disturb you.
Yes, nobody disturb me. So this mini shop is very good for me. So I visited there every weekend and I
Nice,
liked it.
nice. But did you know that Americans, North American people, used to do the same? They used to went to some, for instance, bakery or some Starbucks because they like it to grab some coffee there. People at the
Yeah.
United States, I don't know why, but they love it to go to Starbucks, and they always say Starbucks, Starbucks, and I don't know exactly what is the difference because we have a Starbucks here in Brazil. They open one store here, and it's just a coffee like in any other place, but they love a Starbucks. And when they go to Starbucks, they usually grab his laptop and he
Yeah.
just open her laptop and start to work and grab some coffee and work on this place because they, as you just said here, they love there because no one can disturb us, no one can disturb them, no one can interrupt their consultation, and that's why they love. But you have the same taste. You have the same taste about the American people.
Yes, yes. I have the same station, but not only shop. I went to the coffee, have some coffee and study in the coffee. In the coffee.
Nice, nice.
And not only me, but in Cambodia, there most of people they started to do like this. They like
Really? Oh, people are used to do that. Okay. Okay, nice. Thank you for sharing that. I maybe one day I gonna try to do the same. Because sometimes I had no office at my home. So when I have to study, when I have to do something, I just pick up my laptop and I just sit here on the beside the table and I start to study. So now I'm on my kitchen now here. I'm open my laptop on the table over the table and I just here studying. But maybe I sometimes I needed more privacy to study, more silence. But here, as you can hear, there are a lot of things happen around me. My 12 years old daughter, she's now washing the dishes, washing the plates, and now my wife is on the his bathroom, and she is doing some things there, some noisy. And my son, my 6 year old son, he is speaking a lot. He's making a lot of noise in here, and I'm recording this English video, so it's a lot of things happen around me that sometimes we just like to have a silence. Just have to like a quiet place to concentrate yourself.
yeah.
But I got
I want to share another question because another reason that people in Cambodia they like to go to coffee, go to mini shop because it's kind of boring when we stay at home. Even at the weekend, we stay at home. We just do our work at home, do assignment at home. It's kind of boring, and we don't have a new idea. That's why we go out, go to coffee, go to mini shop like
Oh, I got you. I got you. I agree. I agree. Sometimes I felt like I told you guys at the beginning of this English season here. Yesterday it was Saturday here at our country, Brazil, and unfortunately it was a raining day, and all day long passed through heavy rainy here, and I had not to do unless watching movies with my family. So we just bought some things to eat, and we stay at home watching movies, but I should say that it was quite boring. I don't like. I'm not into stay at home all day long. You know, I'm an outside out activities. I like to do outdoor activities. So, and I'm not into to stay or to pass all my day long at home. And that's why I thought it was quite boring. But makes part of our job. Makes part some days. I'm so sorry. I'm just put my charge here on my laptop. I'm just my family and I. We just stay at home all day long, and it was a boring place. I love to outdoor activities. I love to went to the park, went to parents' house, and things like that. And today we gonna lunch, as I told you, at our friend's house here. I got you what you just said, and I couldn't agree more with you. I agree 100%. And Tanvir, it's your turn. Tell us a little bit about describe a shop near where you live and you like to visit sometimes. It's the number three, the 30 paragraph here.
Okay, Alex, I would like to say that at near my home there are so many shops, but I think only one recommended shop is supermarket, and there are so many object and so many tools or so many things. I say that first floor there are a grocery shop, and second floor there are a shoe and how can I say shoe, sandal, everything there this floor. And third floor there are so many jeans item, and basically is men's item, and fourth floor there are a women's item, or cosmetic item, jeweler item, or women's cloth basically. And fifth floor, the shopping mall fifth floor, there are a mobile electronics items in the shopping mall, and I think it's very necessary for us and for our home city, because every person when went to there, and get together everything get together, and they easily purchase any things, and they easily purchase any products, because they do not go to away shopping mall. Away means is more distant shopping malls. They do not go to there, and it's very opportunity for our cities. And I I try to every time when I need some necessary goods, and such as grocery item, vegetable item, everything I purchase there. That's it.
Nice. There are a lot
Nice.
of
There are a lot of
information about your country we learn here with you. And now, the last but not least, Rajesh, is your turn.
mobile.
Tell us a little bit about, describe a gift that you gave to someone. You can say,
Alex, it's a very interesting question for me because of uh, uh, this year, the January 15, my friend back from the UK, and whenever he back from the UK, their holidays in Bangladesh. Every year he comes to celebrate his holiday in the Bangladesh for the 2 months or 1.5 months every year. So this holiday, whenever he back from the London, and he brought for me a mobile phone, and the mobile phone is the Samsung. It's a very excellent phone. Their phone performance is very good, and picture quality and sound system is excellent, very amazing. It's very gift for me. Actually, gift is always special. It's uh, whenever it's special, when a person is needed this type of items. Actually, I have intend to purchase a new smartphone. Actually, it was very interesting story. I was talking with him by the phone, and sometimes my phone charge has lost. Other than he was very worried about me. And then whenever I came to my home and charge and then call back to him, then he replied to me, "Hi Rajesh, why your phone shut down? My friend, mobile battery is so weak. That's why sometimes I cannot charge in my phone. Whenever I in my office time, I cannot charge in my phone and my work. Then it's shut down." Then he noted this matter, and after 3 months, when he back into the Bangladesh, then he brought for me a smartphone. And then I told him that why you have brought for me. It was so expensive, and it was so expensive. So why you have brought this type of phones for me? And then my friend explained to me, "You are very important for me, my dear friend. This prices doesn't matter for you, for me. That's why I have bought for you, and I think that is very big gift for me. And already I'm using this phone. And that's it."
oh man, that's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful story. And this can remember us, this story remembers that there is no price on lives, on people who lives with you, people who loves you. So there is no price that can, it's priceless. We can say that it's priceless. So our friendships is priceless. Our friends, our family, People who we love and love us, people who love us, they are priceless, which means there's no money on the world that can buy it. You know, priceless is a phrase. I don't know if you have ever heard about this word. It's priceless. It's someone have no you cannot buy it. It's some things that you cannot buy. You just can feel it, you just can have, but you cannot buy it. So friendships are true friendships, a true love, and things like that. So I really appreciate your story. Thank you for sharing that. And you, Ta, it's your turn. Describe a gift that you gave to someone.
For me, there are two kinds of things that I like to share to um very important person for me. I don't know why I like to buy some clothes, t-shirt, and another item is a book. But I'm gonna say a book that I used to give to my best friend on her birthday because when I give her when I gave her when I studied in high school, so we are a student, so the book is very important for us that we can develop our brains, we can develop our mind to know about what is developed nowadays. She liked a book, and I know that, and I also like a book. So I give her a book that related to the, like I told you, um, the last our English practice. Um, I like to know about famous, well-known person. So I give her like the well-known person, the book like talk about well-known person, the history of all of them, the history of the well-known person. I give it to her, and she really happy the gift that I give to her. That's
That's nice, nice. It's always important to thinking about a gift that we'd like to do. We could not just went to the shopping mall and choose some anything and just buy and gave to that person. That is not a real present. That's not a real great gift. So when you really wanna give some, when you would like to give someone presents, you should know exactly what that person needs and what she'd like to, what she or he will like to receive. Will like to receive. What type of gifts can I give to them? Can I should buy to them? So, and when you do it, when you're thinking about, when you really think what the other person's gonna like to receive, to earn, and that is exactly what is a gift. People will love, people will use this material that you bought to them. So that is a gift. I love to hear that. Thank you so much for sharing. And you, Tanvir, the last but not least, tell us a little bit of gift that you gave to someone.
Okay, Alex. And actually, I would like to say that in this gift, I gave someone, and this gift's called is jersey, means it's a T-shirt of Argentina team. It is so famous for our countries, and because our countries has.
No, man, Argentina, you cannot say that. Argentina is our rival, our first rival here when we talk about football. Brazilians don't like Argentina because we have a lot of, how can I say, fight on
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in the field.
I
You
know
know?
that. I know that, but unfortunately, I say that it's my last gift, and when I gave someone,
Yes, man,
that's why.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. I'm just kidding with you.
Okay, okay. Thank you. I say that this is or one of the most famous gift. I think that, and this time is my brother, my elder brother birthday, and I decided I gave him a jersey of Argentina team, and then I purchased my near my hometown, near my home super shop, and I purchased this jersey, and it is around $3, $3, and then I gave him, and that time he do not know that who who is the gift into the box, and he opened the box and he saw this jersey, and he so appreciate, and he became so crazy, and he told me, I love you, brother, and I am so grateful this time, and I think I am success this gift for this gift, and this time we are enjoying everyone, and some people look at the jersey, Argentina jersey, t-shirt, Argentina t-shirt, and every people is highly recommended for Argentina fan, and this jersey is so premium and quality is so good, and I proud feel this gift, and I literally I seen that I remember this time, and our mother cooking for cooking for us, and biryani is called rice and meat, and this time we are eat everyone together, and we are very enjoying this day, and I think this gift is so appreciate him, and this gift is so outstanding gift. I think that.
Nice, man. Nice, though. It's very interesting to know, Rajesh. Rajesh just sent for me a message on the WhatsApp group when he just showed me that Bangladesh people are crazy for football at our country, man. I crazy from Brazilian football, and I
Yeah,
really appreciated to know that, man. I never heard about this before. I don't even know until today that Bangladesh people love our football, our Brazilian team, Brazilian selection, and I'm so glad to hear that, man. I'm so glad to see, to know that you love our country. So thank you so much
yeah, yeah, yeah.
for sharing this information. I don't like it. I don't like that. I just didn't like that you share about Argentina because we don't like Argentina here. Sorry, we love
Yeah, yeah,
Argentina.
yeah.
We love
It's
Argentina.
usual topic, but my father is Brazil supporter. Yeah, he is always told me why you do not support Brazil. But I think that when I childhood when I was children, and that time I was every time Argentina match, and usually I that time from this since this time I am friend Messi and Di Maria, Default. Every player is so better playing football, and uh, Neymar is best. Neymar is best player. I think that, and he is a future plan. He is a future player.
Yes,
Is yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes, yes, indeed.
I think Neymar is best, and Messi is more than him best
Yeah,
player.
yeah,
Right.
I believe so. I agree with you. Messi is one of the best player all over the world, and I was just
Yeah,
kidding. We're just kidding because Argentina have our respect because Argentina have been play good football. since the last years. We always face them. We always face them on the final matches on the World Cup. But
Yeah,
they love. We have a great respect for them. I'm just kidding with you. Okay, so and of course there are a lot. I'm not into a football. Just be honest with you. I'm just watching football when Brazil's team is playing. I just watch, but I don't like it
oh,
to watch it.
okay.
Yes, I don't like it to watch football every day because we have some internal teams. We have some internal teams here. Every day, almost every day, we have games to watch. But I'm not into so much. But when Brazil is playing World Cup and our Brazilian selection is playing, I watch it. I love to watch it because I love the team that we have. But
Yeah,
uh,
definitely. Every mother, every countries has a national teams, and definitely my country is Bangladesh teams, but they cannot attend World Cup session. That's why we are supported Argentina team,
yeah,
even
yeah,
though
I know.
yeah.
Actually, Alex, I am inviting to
Brazil
you.
is a national team, that's why you
Am I
support Brazil.
Yeah.
I'm inviting to you the 2026 FIFA World Cup again will be held in the American Canada joint venture. I told you that Bangladesh is a lot of fans, a lot big fans of Brazil and Argentina. All the times I invited to you to come to visit my country, Alex. So I am inviting to you the 2026 in the World Cup FIFA World Cup session. Then you will visit my country, and then you can understand how is the craziest fan for the Brazil and Argentina. You know that we just fight friendly fighting orally and physically, my friends, for the Brazil and Argentina issues, game issues, because of most of the friends are Argentina supporter, but some of my friends are the Brazilian supporter. They always sledging to me. We have taken the World Cup the 5 times, and you are only taken the 2 times. So which is the better? Brazil is the better because of Brazil took the World Cup the 5 times and Argentina 2 times. And this year
Yeah.
Argentina taken the 3 times, and then we can fight orally with them. But before take the World Cup, we cannot fight with them because they always say to us that we have already taken 5 times. So we are you are not equal with me. So don't orally fight with us. That's it.
Okay, no, no. Thank you for asking me for inviting me to do that. Maybe one day, I don't know when, but let's see what the future can brings the opportunity to me because it's quite difficult to travel abroad actually because the things are so expensive. Our currency here in Brazil is not so strong. We live by real currency, so and everything is dollar outside of Brazil. So we buy everything in dollars. So if we needed to buy just $1, I should spend 5 reais, almost 6 reais. So that is a difficult to us to travel abroad now. But I'm planning to do it in the future. I'm planning. We just are saving money to do it. I'm saving money to make my first travel with my wife, maybe all over the world. I don't know where yet. I'm just watching the news, watching the places carefully, and maybe one day we're gonna do it.
And
And
of
I
course, in
prefer
Bangladesh, and of course, in my country, Bangladesh, and of course, in my house, I am eagerly inviting to you. You must visit my country, Bangladesh, and of course, in my house. And you'll stay in my house at least 7 days, and I will go with you. I will take to you my beautiful place in my country, especially Cox's Bazar, Sundarban, Bandarban, and such a beautiful places in my country. And I hope so you'll like a lot of
of course,
in my
of
country.
course I will. Of course I will, man. Now, so thank you so much. I could not agree. I could not thank you with words. So I know that you are a very friend person. I'm so glad to have you here with us. Thank you so much for this invited.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I want to tell you something. In
Go ahead.
you can travel in um, Asian, like Asian country. It it's not very expensive. It's cheaper. As in Vietnam, Cambodia, it's cheaper. It's not very
Oh,
expensive. And
right.
I think, yes,
Yes.
I
I
think
now I have
travel
some.
to
Go
yes,
ahead.
travel to Asia. You no need to use a lot of money, too much money.
Nice to know that because
That
now
that
I until today
that's
I
why
didn't
I
have yes, until today I didn't have any ambitions to travel and any goals to travel there. But now, as I know you, Rajesh, as I know people from there, these places, I have heard a lot of good informations about the countries, and now I'm looking to this place to travel because maybe we can find someone to speak English there. I don't know because English it's gonna be my only way to communicate with the people at your countries, at the Asia country. I should know that if we, maybe I'm just able to communicate in English or in Portuguese. I don't know if I'll be able to communicate with people to make have a conversation with someone. But I'm thinking I'm planning to travel, and maybe I'm gonna include this place on my plans. Thank you so much. People, I just would like to ask you to open your cameras if you have no problem with that, because I'd like to take a picture about our English speaking session here. Okay, just a second. Okay, and 3 seconds. One, make your poses. Two, and okay, just a second. I'd like to take a new one because Tanver moved it. So now let's do it again. Let's do it again. Tanver, stay there. Okay, and 1, 2, and great. We did, man. We did, guys. We took a picture, a beautiful picture. Let me just send to you at our group. And just for, I'd like to ask you guys to stay here with me because now I'm gonna finish this recording for the YouTube channel. So if you are watching us here by the YouTube channel, as the Yes You Can channel, I'd like to thank you so much to be here with us. To maybe you could learn new vocabularies, you could see that it's totally possible to express yourself in English, and maybe you could join at our next English session here. So thank you for all of you who watching us on the YouTube channel, and I hope see everyone here on the next English video. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to give a thumbs up. That can help us so much.